Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Lois Smith Davis here, and I.
Hi everybody, welcome to the Rose Rundown. So 10 years ago today, I posted a video talking about like the 10, my personal top 10 TV shows. This is what started the ranking originally in the first place, because there were some shows on that I liked. And yeah, so I thought we'd do it again. Now in 2020, 35, will I still be doing YouTube? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. That would be interesting if I was still doing it. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. So in 10th place, we have Baddies. Now, Baddies had potential to be this kind of show, to get in their bag. Don't get me wrong, I still watch it, but it just becomes, I really hate to say this, but more ghetto by the minute, because all these girls be doing is fighting, and some of them have kids, and like, this is what y'all want to be on. Like, it was the best at one point. Now I'm like, I'm just watching it because I can't help myself, because it's crazy to see these women fight, but also at the same time, do y'all have any decency about yourselves? Like, this season right here, I feel like was the last good one, per se. And like the cast was kind of smaller, but you look now, like the cast was kind of big. It's like 20 people. It's like Baddies only had Bad Girls Club only had 7. So I would rank it like a 5. Do I still watch it? Absolutely, because I cannot turn away. But at the same time, it's like, it's just too much. And what y'all did in Africa was disrespectful. And Diamond the Body, like, I know your music is taking off and everything, but she was like, they didn't care. But like, it's freaking Africa, Like, why do something like that? Just why? I don't get it. All right, this one would have been placed a lot higher, but over the years, it's kind of giving redundancy. It's kind of giving the same type of reason for being a catfish. And then Cammy left. I do feel like there's more behind that we will just never know unless I don't think she wants to say, because it looked bad on Neve or whatever. And then, Neve had that accident. And there's been no talks of the show coming back. Like, I think it's kind of like a sign if they brought another Cognac series to essentially take over. Because this feels like the time that Catfish would be on right now, like in the summertime. Because next month, it would have been 1 year since the new episode. Like, 1 year. Maybe he's done with it for right now. But overall, I did like Catfish once upon a time. Like, that I loved reviewing that show, and that show would do well in the views department. Very well. Reviewing it and stuff. But it's just, I don't think it would be able to measure up. I don't know who the new co-host would be if it ever came back, but yeah, that's all I had to say about that one. All right, so the next show is WandaVision. I'm not a big, unless it's Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, I would say this all day. I found him sexy, whatever. That's the only Marvel thing I will know. But when I saw Elizabeth Olsen, I always knew her as Mary Kate and Ashley's little sister, but she has earned her own way and paved her own way, and I'm glad that she's still acting to this day. So she plays the Scarlet Witch or whatever, but they call her Wanda in this, and then she has like a husband and this and a third, and I kind of like the little nostalgic flashbacks and everything. Overall, I love the show. Would I watch it again? Probably not, but it was a good show. It was a limited series kind of thing, and it's still on Disney Plus to this day if you would like to watch it. I'll give it a 6. Yeah. All right, the next show I have is P-Valley. I've actually ranked it somewhere on the channel, so I will put the ranking down below. Also, I'm going to finally rank Ginny and Georgia too. They're going to end up somewhere on this list because I feel like that was a show of its time. That's funny with TV shows, they'll come out with something new, but with movies, it's kind of like, let's remake this, let's remake that. But anyways, P-Valley is about this strip club and these strippers or whatever, and they be dancing, and that's all I remember because it's been so freaking long since the show has been off. Because then I think, was it the pandemic? No, there was a strike, writer's strike or something, and I've never heard anything else about the show coming back. But I would watch it again. I just don't remember anything. That's very bad, because I remember I was watching it with somebody, and me and her would be watching it, and it was funny, it was sexy, it was all of the above. All of the above. But anyways, let's move on to the next one. All right, the next show is Caught Yet Unfaithful. They're currently on their third season, and they're still on. It's been coming. I think it's trying to take the place of Catfish because it's been coming on a lot more often than it usually would. I love it. I think of it as the modern day Cheaters, and there's been some really crazy episodes. Like there was an episode recently where a guy jumped over the fence because he didn't want to get busted. Like it was so funny. I have not been reviewing it lately, but yeah, I also did review the sister show. Um, wow, y'all seeing this towards the end of the month, and I'm still at the beginning of the month because it's June 4th when I'm filming this. I wanted to post this June 20 something, but yeah, y'all could check it out if y'all haven't gotten to see it yet. Overall, love the show. It's just some of the reasons be like kind of stupid, no? Be like, I was unfaithful because of this. I was unfaithful because of that. Like, kind of stupid reasons, but still a good show. Okay, next we have Love is Blind. So if you've never heard of this show, it's basically these couples, they talk to each other behind pods. They come out of the pods. They get engaged. They're like on their honeymoon. They get back to regular life. And then they start planning their wedding. And then they decide at the altar if they want to get married or not. I love the concept of the show. I like to think of it as marriage at first sight, but kind of backwards. Because in marriage at first sight, they get married first. And then they see if they want to stay together or get a divorce at the end, you know? But overall, there's been some beautiful couples that came out of this show. Like, we got Ollie and the AD, you know, even though he's from the UK version. We got Lauren and Cam, who just announced their baby. Who else? Zach and Bliss. We got Tiffany and Brett. There's a lot of different couples, and the show actually brings couples together. Even though there's been some couple instances, like there's been a few couples lately been announcing they're going to get divorced or whatever. But yeah, overall it is a good show. And then next we have Jenny and Georgia. It's only ranked lower because it took forever for the show to come back. Like I heard the little boy, he ain't a little boy anymore. Like he's grown up now. So I'm very excited to see what happens. It's giving very much modern day Gilmore Girls. And y'all know how much I love me some Gilmore Girls. Like I love those two. And they definitely give the same vibe, but it's like with twist and mystery and like who did it, who killed her, who killed him. Like if y'all have Netflix, go watch Ginny and Georgia. You will not regret it. I would give it a 10, but you know, we still got some shows to get through. So yeah, give it a listen, give it a watch. All right, the next show is Grey's Anatomy. So I was a person who always said I would never, ever, 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 ever watch Grey's Anatomy. And then the pandemic came and I was like, I want something really long to watch. Was watch Grey's Anatomy. I fell in love with all the characters, most of them. There are a couple characters like Dr. Hahn, can't stand her. And then there was another doctor, can't stand her either because they were both annoying. But overall, it's had a lot of twists and turns. There's been a lot of cast changes over the years because a lot of people have left to go have kids or different careers or whatever. But I'm kind of behind though. I think I'm like 2 seasons behind, so maybe I'll go ahead and finish watching it. And yeah, well, I would give it like a 7 if I could, you know, but just for the sake of the video, it's up higher than it should be. But yeah. All right, the next show is $1 Million Secret. This show actually came out this year, and let me just say, it's different. Some people are saying it's like Traitors. I've personally never really watched a full season of Traitors. I do plan to, because I would love to rank that as well. I want to get some like videos ready for like the rest of the year. So maybe if there be some days I'd be like, you know what? I don't want to film. I can already have a video already filmed and scheduled. Even though I noticed with like the Little Mermaid video, I had that scheduled out for like 2 months and it didn't do that well. I really thought that one would have did well. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. What was he talking about? $1 Million Secret. Yeah, there's like, you gotta figure out who the millionaire is, and you could be wrong, and you could go home, or like they could find you out, and you'd be like, dang, it's time for me to go home, but you can't stay the millionaire, because that's only what happens at the end. And I was kind of shocked at the person who won, because I thought it would have been somebody else, but it was this person, and yeah, it seems like she's living it up. But next show. I know, this one might be shocking, but in second place is Jocelyn's Cabaret. And the whole series, not just this one. I love the show. Like, yeah, they do fight like the other one. Like, that's the main thing you see in these Zeus shows. But they're actually getting to the bag. Like, I appreciate that. like Natalie, she has some go to these bookings, but really some of y'all can't rap or sing. At least Jocelyn, she could rap a little bit, and all these other girls be dancing and stuff, and it's nice. It's a vibe. It's like, it feels like a party. It doesn't feel like, ugh, we seeing these people fight again and again and again and again. It's like, yeah, they be fighting, but like, can we offer something else? Can we offer us doing something like let's get it together, you know? But let's move on to number one. I wonder who got the number one spot. Let's see who got it. 911. One of you had told, one of my members, actually, she know who she is, had told me about this show. I was like, you know what? I'm going to wait. Now I'm falling in love with it. And now I got to wait till the end of the summer to watch season 9. Like, I hope that show never get canceled and it goes on for a very, very, very long time. I love that it brought Jennifer Love Hewitt back out of retirement because I love her. Peter Krause, love him. Angela Bassett. I was like, okay, this is a show I could vibe with, and we could get to know some new people like the black girl, I forgot her name, and Kenneth Chow, and the guy from England, and Eddie. You know, I love all of the characters. I loved all the storylines. Like, I could literally sit here and watch from season 2 anyway, because like, I don't like the character from season 1, that Connie Britton person, because her mother, I think I explained this in the ranking video as well. I'll put that one in the description as well, as anybody didn't get the chance to see it. But it give everything to me. Like, this was my favorite show of the past 10 years, because I really got into it. Some other shows that I did not mention that will get some honorable mentions right now. Squid Games, love that show too. What else? Too Hot to Handle, that's another one. 1,000 Pound Sisters, that's another one. Like, the list goes on and on. Like, we would be here all freaking day trying to Station 19, that's probably the show that originally got me into firefighter shows, because before that, and before Chicago Fire, which I've never seen, there hasn't really been a lot of firefighter shows. And I think one of those shows set the precedent for more firefighter shows, because it was like the police or like medical. Like, there's never been like a firefighter, first responders, or even like a dispatch kind of show until like 911. Because you barely get the dispatchers don't really have a story in these other things. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I basically did this video to commemorate the 10-year anniversary of the first video that I did. Will there be a 2025 to 2035 video? I don't know. Because by then I'll be 42 years old. And I hope by then my life is looking a lot different. So yeah, I will see y'all in the next video. Bye. Also, I wanted to say thank you to all 6 of my members. Thank you for being a member. I'll get back to putting y'all names on the screen soon. Just been kind of lazy in that department. But yeah, thank you everybody for watching. Bye.